Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And that was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is. Into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the places.
Takes flight. Going down. You'll clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Simons and Hart are your wingmen. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Lillard in at the guard position. And for Sacramento.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
The pass to Barnes. 6 to shoot. The 10-footer. Good on the jump shot. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
And it's the Kings with the ball after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Back to Fox. From 15 feet away, Portland grabs the miss.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone. Well, they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 6 points.
Zero hesitation out there as he catches that pass. Lillard just fires it.
Murray against Grant. And Fox gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
No good from Grant. Kings have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Murray kicks to Fox. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Brent, finally it's here, the first game of the season. These players, like us, look like they were itching to get this game underway.
Oh, man, all the preparation, the training camp, the taping, the icing, the stretching, the coaching. Let's get it going. Guys are ready to start this long marathon, and we'll see who can come out on top.
No good on the free throw.
On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season. And in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons, and Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
And he sinks the second. Well, we know, Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard. But immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 1. Nurkic finds Simons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Free throw good, Simons.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that crew.
And Simons drops them both. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 6. Plays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Going inside, banked in off the glass.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Chalk up 2 there. 6 points for him.
The assist, De'Aaron Fox.
Portland leading. Lillard outside. Simons kicks to Lillard. From outside the arc, it's good from long range. Lillard's got 11.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Inside, and that's good. They pass to get it done.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
From the arc, that missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Right wing. And it's all evened up.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Passes it to Simons. Simons with a screen on Fox. And Lillard gets it to go.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Fires the 3. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Back to Simons. This one for 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Lillard. Simons with a screen on Fox. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
And Murray now top of the key. From the stripe. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fox against Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Nurkic a screen on Barnes. Hart, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here's Fox. Count it. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
Change here for Sacramento.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Herter. How he performed last season. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Eubanks the pass to Winslow. It's stolen by Davis. Herter on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Great D that time from Payton. Portland trailing here. Sharp the pass to Winslow. Here's Eubanks. Little with the ball. Sabonis defending. Eubanks the pass to Little. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer, Payton doesn't go that time. So the Kings will take it the other way. Mitchell kicks to Herter. Fires the 3. Eubanks grabs the miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Little. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Sabonis has to use good timing in order to block shots. That time he did.
Mitchell passes to Medu. Here's Herter. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Kings lead by 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kicks to Winslow. They need this one. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Herter. Now the pass to Medu. Oh, good with the triple. Passes to Payton. Back to Winslow. Pass to Payton. Here's Sharp. And the 3 off target. Sacramento leading by 4. Pass to Sabonis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Eubanks the pass to Winslow. Little with the ball. Sabonis defending, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now here's Payton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Sharp and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Sacramento. They lead by 4. Screen by Sabonis. Herder, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Payton kicks to Winslow. And there's the pass to Payton. Payton with the screen. And it's Sharp missing. Sacramento leading by 4. Passes it to Herder. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And Winslow pulls it down. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in.
And Justice Winslow getting into his bag of tricks on that play. Nice shot creation.
Sabonis. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Kings lead by 2. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, trailing by 2. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Hart finds Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Little can't hit. Brent, Nasir Little has certainly been stepping up lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, some nice progression from him and taking on more responsibility for this team. Obviously, with star players out, the coaching staff's going to lean on some of their younger players, and that might accelerate the growth. Nasir Little certainly took a lot of pride in being an energy guy and a defender last year, and that's going to bode well for his foundation.
And for the Trailblazers, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Hart is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Little in at the 3. First free throw is good. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Right, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
Excellent footwork inside from Nurkic there to put the D in an awkward position and force them to foul him there.
For 2.
Free throw good. Nurkic
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time, and then finally there was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland, and he's kind of doubled up everything in terms of his production since then.
He hits both from the stripe. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating, and GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. And here are the Trailblazers now. Sacramento making their last shot. That's a 2 from Lillard. Good, and Grant gets the assist. 18 points for Damian Lillard.
And this is one of those nights where you throw out the cliche, you can only hope to contain him. Lillard on one tonight.
It's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
I think getting better as a passer and understanding more about how the NBA game works as De'Aaron Fox.
Lillard misses. Kings leading now by 9. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. For Lillard, coming off a terrific season, put up about 24 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds.
And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
On defense, Sacramento. Grant finds Lillard. Back to Grant, looking to end the run. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game, stretching it out to the three-point line.
Stolen by Grant. Pass to Simons. Lillard outside. Nurkic trying to get open, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And he knocks down the first one. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
No free throws good from Lillard.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
There's a screen to the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 18 points for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Simons after the Kings pick up 2. Screen by Nurkic. Driving inside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You know, Nurkic has such a big, wide body. It's best if he uses it to help free up some guys on the screen.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He's got 20.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And the dunk by Grant.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Now, here's Fox. Shoots over Nurkic. Fox, no good. Lillard looking around. The pass to Simons. Now, here's Nurkic. Not a lot of room. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Kings leading now by 6. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Hart kicks to Lillard. Pass to Simons. Tries again. That shot no good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the paint. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Nurkic setting the pick for Grant. Back to Nurkic. And now the Kings fast break. Murray with the ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
From 13, the shot missing. Good work defensively by Lillard. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Good. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So the Kings called timeout, their first. And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum with a great tandem back there, but defensively there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simons. So they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now. And it just comes at you in a little bit different package.
stuff here. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. In the third spot, Domantas Sabonis.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Here's Monk. Mitchell outside. For the three. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer. And it's Monk that time on the assist by Sabonis. Monk's got the lead up to 11 now for Sacramento. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside, Payton. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Winslow's shot is off. Sacramento leading by 11. Bounce pass Herter. Here's Sabonis. The shot from the low post is good.
The defense all up in Sabonis' face, but looked automatic.
Winslow, the pass to Grant. Outside, Payton. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Monk. Here's Sabonis. Doesn't go for him. And it's Portland the other way. To the inside. Here's Eubanks. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Mitchell against Payton. Shot's good by Mitchell. And the Kings lead by 13.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Winslow. Down low. Fades. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes remaining.
Herter passes to Monk. Here's Manu. Mitchell outside. Goes up on the high post. No one near him. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Grant. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Assist from
7 points for Jeremy Grant.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now, here's Sabonis. Mitchell kicks to Sabonis. Herter. And they get it back. No good from outside. Shoots the 3. Winslow's shot is off. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Herter passes to Monk. Here's Sabonis. It's rebounded by Payton.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Grant. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now here's Herter. Defended by Payton. On the wing, Mitchell. Sabonis, the basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Herter with it from deep 3-point range. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so we wrap up the first half. In Sacramento, they lead by 13. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, this is a proving ground game, a benchmark challenge. Anytime you go against the numero uno in the league, you gotta come full strength. Do they have enough firepower to pull off the W? It's gonna be tough.
Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured game, what a disaster it's been for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway.